on in tonight. Okay. Oh, okay. Go, Misty. Yes, she's looking lovely over there.
Yes, all the ladies are looking gorgeous.
Loving the flowers and everything.
Thank you. Love the natural hair and everything.
Yeah.
Look good, girl.
Yes, y'all love my natural. Yes, baby. Took a long time to get what I got. You feel me, sis? Period.
Naturally bottom here.
I know that's right.
And it still look good.
Tune in, y'all. Tune in.
So come on in. Y'all know it's Black History Month and everything. I hope y'all are celebrating it in whichever way. If you're not Black, embracing the culture in itself, because you know Black history, Black culture is everywhere. But yes, and I hope y'all enjoy y'all Love Day.
Yes.
Also, don't forget to send them stars, baby, while y'all joining us
Send
tonight.
them stars.
Definitely send them stars, baby. Send them stars.
Definitely. Make sure you subscribe and all that.
Do it up.
Honestly, I'm gonna be real. I'm really glad to be here tonight. I know we are on Saturday, but I've been missing y'all. And y'all know we've been coming back heavy and strong. So I'm just thankful so much for our podcast. About to be 3 years strong. And I really be missing y'all. I be needing these conversations, these topics. So I just want to say, what's up, y'all?
Yes. Y'all be giving us time to vent too as well. So we love it.
Yeah.
Loving it. Love y'all.
Yes, we truly do. So y'all already know.
Kick it off.
Y'all already know this is the platform for both men and women to come together where we always keep it real and raw right here, baby.
And as always, we do not accept any negativity of any kind. And we see you will be deleted and blocked immediately.
And we always speak about topics that are relatable to us, to the world, what's going on, what's current, what's deep in your heart, what's on your mind. And we always talk about those things every other Saturday, okay? So make sure you stay tuned, stay up to date to hear what us ladies have to say.
Yes. So, like I said, it's Saturday, okay? We're going to go ahead and get right into it. I just want to say you ladies look lovely. You ladies look beautiful.
Thank you.
Get all the yada.
Thank you. I actually got this for $17, ladies. BBWs. I'm telling you.
It's so cute. I
Tune into it.
The whole thing, but it's so cute.
Yes. I'm going to post a full body picture for y'all. But yeah, we definitely love to shop on sale. Ain't no shame.
Sales.
Okay.
What I love.
You can look good for the low.
Even with my wig, sales.
Yes.
I don't do
sales. Definitely sales. But like I said, y'all need to stay tuned for what Kickin has. We are going to be doing a special giveaway soon.
Yeah.
Being that we are in the middle of a relaunch, we did things a little different this year, but we're not going to spill too much. Y'all going to love it though. Of course, you already know we just did our Valentine's giveaway. Unique Hilton was the winner for that.
Yes.
And y'all know how we do. We just got a lot up our sleeve. You know what I'm saying? We always
rock it with us. Rock with us. If you're not, hey, whatever. It's all cool.
It's still all love, regardless.
Right?
It's all love. Make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure that y'all like our business page. Y'all following us because y'all never know what we can do and drop on y'all.
Yes.
Exactly.
And always sign up for the newsletters on kickingraw.com.
Yes.
So that way you can be the first to know any and everything raw, baby.
And exactly, send them stars.
Yes, please send those stars. Please send those stars. Send that love. We're going to keep promoting it. But let's go ahead and get into the conversation because I ain't going to make y'all wait.
Yes, exactly.
If you here, join in, tap in, send them hearts, send them stars. It's show love. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. So tonight's conversation, y'all, is be silent. I'll take the recognition. That's it, right?
So, yeah,
I always had a hard time saying that word. Let's go to dive into it.
Be silent and I'll take the recognition, okay? So tonight, like I said, it's Black History Month, so we want to shed light on all the Black women, or shed light on Black women in general that has made a way and paved a way for so much that has went on in this world, has made history, and we don't ever receive the recognition. If I said it the right way, I was a little tongue-tied. But that's what we want to talk about tonight.
Yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it, y'all.
Yeah.
I'll let Miss D start off and we'll just dive right in.
Alright, so yes, as you know, Black women don't get enough recognition.
Thank you for joining us. Go ahead and share.
Black women do not get enough recognition, and it's so.
All right, hey Patty, thank you for joining us. We seen Donnie today.
Yes,
So cute.
he talked to me today, girl. I was so happy. I was so happy.
He gave me a kiss and a hug.
Yes, I was like, girl, I know that's talking about. I was like, you in school, Donnie? You love school? Yeah. Well, I was like, oh, Donnie
yes,
talking to me.
love him.
Yeah.
I was able to touch him and everything, girl. I'm so excited.
Yeah, me too.
Well, he been talking to me, you know. He don't be doing that to me.
He don't know that. You ain't on the level yet.
Yeah.
We got past that first level.
No, I've been past first level. He's been cool with me. He dapped me up.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But,
but anyway, go ahead.
Back on topic. So yeah, Black women, we don't get enough recognition, and it's a lot that we do, and a lot of things that we've been shaped in this country, adventure-wise, politics-wise, I mean business-wise. It's so much change and things that we have drastically did and paved the doors for and paved the way for that men haven't even did. And it's like there's no recognition whatsoever for a lot of the stuff that we do. Like, it's a lot of things. But first, for inventor-wise, like, it's so many inventors, black female inventors out there that they created so much, and you don't hear about them. You don't know about them. You don't hear their name. Like, you don't know any of the things that they've created.
You're right.
Stuff. Oh.
What's wrong?
I thought you asked me a question. Sorry.
I said you're right.
Oh, sorry. I'm lost in hearing. You know, I'm losing it. Anyway. Sorry, I had to laugh at myself.
You're good.
But yes, like, it's so much, and what do we hear about it? Nothing. Like, it's like there's no recognition. We don't get no shine. It's like it's always us put in, like, the closet. Like, we're not allowed to have any recognition whatsoever, any type of accolades. Like, even actresses, like, it's starting to be now, finally, some black actresses are starting to get their roses and their recognition, like Viola Davis and stuff like that. But it's like, for all these years, where has that recognition been for the beautiful Nubian queens? Like, it's none whatsoever. And I feel like, well, what's the issue? What's the problem here? Like,
I mean, honestly, black women in general, let's just say women in general, but especially black women, because we are focusing on black women tonight, have built this country on our backs. 9 times out of 10, women are in the forefront fighting before the men are. Okay, we are up in their faces. We are getting the job done. We are pushing buttons. We are doing all that. Women have built this country, and it's really sad that women don't get their recognition. It's really sad that, you know, we get told, okay, well, you did this, thank you, but we're going to take the credit. You just lay back, be silent, you know, you don't get paid for this or whatever, and we'll take the credit. It's really a shame that men really can't take the acceptance that a lot of women are doing what they can't do, or a lot of women, you know, have built the foundation that you weren't able to build. You know, it's really crazy, and it's really crazy of how jealous or envious men can be of a woman's success. I mean, to be honest, us ladies are raw. Let's just throw it out there. We have a lot of men around in this community and around that is jealous of what we are doing as black women,
which is weird.
And as women, and we don't understand. You know, like, you should be uplifting the women, the black woman, and being supportive of what she is doing, instead of having conflict on the backhand with her or whatever that you have going on. Like, it's just weird. Yeah, it's just weird.
And that add in on that, it's also, like you said, they don't like when black women are doing things and are successful, and it's even worse when you're doing it without them. Like,
right.
It already irks their ego that you're black and successful and you're doing these things that open the doors. But when you're doing it and they don't have a part in it and they didn't assist with it, it's like they hate it even more. Like, it just really tears down their ego even more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I would just want to go ahead and chime in. So, hey, everybody that's joining, we love y'all.
Hey, y'all.
So I just want to go ahead and chime into it. I feel like when it comes to the power of women, the strength of women, what women can actually develop in this world, the things that women occupy in our space. Everything about women is fucking amazing, okay?
Right.
I feel like, how could you not want to reward or give a woman her flowers? First of all, let's be real. We all came from a woman, okay?
Yes, everyone
so
came
off
from a
top,
woman.
that should be that respect level and that ground level of top tier energy.
Your
when it
mama
comes to
wasn't
these
a
women.
man. I don't think.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, I look at it like this. I look at it like when you see a woman doing the opposite of what in realities, I guess eyes would say, you see her doing the opposite, you see her making a change, you see her doing shit that only men should do or men usually do. Like example, you see a woman changing a tire. It's like, the fuck she doing down there changing the tire?
Right.
Or you see a woman, you know, I don't know, on the side of the road doing her oil change or whatever. Like, the fuck she doing an oil change? It shouldn't be like, oh, what's she doing in my eyes? It should be like, oh my gosh.
Okay, black woman.
One, let me go check on her. Two, you fucking amazing.
Right.
Because you really know how to do
Right.
this. A lot of women don't know how to do those things that a men do. I mean, excuse me, a lot of women don't know how to do a lot of things that reality say only men should know how to do. So when you see these things, instead of being envious and jealous,
Right.
why would you deflect off of that? You should support it. Also, changing
I think it hurts their pride. Like, oh, she know how to do it. Especially for the men that don't know how to do it. I feel like it hurts their pride. Like, oh, she know how to do it and I don't. Like, that's
well,
not
honestly,
her
that's an embarrassment of you
Yeah,
because you don't know how to change a tire. You don't know how to do oil change.
Exactly.
So, and then it's like, oh, who you learn this from? Well, definitely wasn't you, clearly.
Right.
So it's like, why can't women get that same recognition? If a woman go out here, I don't know, and start a car wash, open up a car wash, which honestly one of y'all should. That shit was amazing what I just put out there. Just think about it. All woman car. See?
Right.
See what I'm saying? Like my mind as an entrepreneur, I'd be on some other shit. But I'm just saying, a woman go out here and start a car wash or open up a car wash. And it's like, it's jealousy, it's envious. It's like, these not men. Yeah, these not men. Like, they don't really know how to wash a car like a man.
Right.
Or they don't really know how to detail or know, really know what they doing. And it's like, who told you that?
Yeah.
Like, women really be out here building and branding and creating some huge shit. And it's looked down on in a negative light. It's looked down on in a bad way. And it's like, how could you turn shit that's so positive into a negative? And it is a lot of envy and it is a lot of hate. Like she said, us ladies are raw. We've been in business now going on 3 years, and we've got a lot of hate from men. And it's like, why? How could you hate?
Just might not be
Because it's literally women trying to do better, change the community, uplift, and this shit went overnight.
Right.
Just like a lot of the things you men do is not overnight.
Right.
A lot of the things that women do is not overnight. Just like when women sit up 24/7 and cook meals, wash clothes, clean, do all this stuff, and it's like, oh, that's what a woman should do. But when they step out their bracket and do something else, and it's like,
Oh,
new to you, yeah.
Like,
It's like, oh, you're moving weird, and it's uncomfortable for them.
It is. And also I know it's women don't get that recognition as well on that forefront where it comes in where they also try to take your recognition.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, I don't like that.
Black women might go out here and try to start a car wash or whatever, like Miss Tamika said.
As they should.
And then men will be envious, like, why is she starting a car wash? She not a man, she not this. And then you will see a man literally go and start a car wash and basically be in competition with you and take your recognition and act like, oh, he started the car wash first and everything else, trying to take your customers and everything, trying to do things better than you just because of the simple fact
you're a woman.
You're a woman, and he don't want to give you that recognition of you being a business
I was
owner
inspired by this woman.
or
This woman opened up this car wash. I was inspired, so all women car wash.
And that's another thing. It's
you know what I'm
hard for
saying?
me to
It's
say
okay
this
to be like, I'm inspired by a woman.
Exactly.
I learned this from a woman. I took this from a woman.
Because let's be honest, a lot of things men do learn from a woman.
Yes. Oh my
and
gosh,
I'm not
that's so
talking about
true.
masculinity or femininity or whatever. A lot of things, some men would admit that's mature enough to do, and a lot of men won't.
That's so true.
A lot of things men actually do learn from watching that woman they actually learn.
I mean, it all starts
from
with
them.
their mother. It starts with their mother.
Even if
Like,
you didn't have a great mother, you're
learning something from
whether
her.
the mother, your
let's be honest.
children, your wife,
Fathers.
whatever. You have watched a woman, do something
so
that
true.
you have learned from them.
And
so
a
why
lot
not
of-
take pride in
A lot
the
of
woman?
men usually look at and this might sound odd to the reality of the world, but a lot of men truly look at their moms as a hero.
Right.
Am I lying? Like it's a
Because
a
that's
natural
technically
instinct,
supposed to
but
be
the
your first
world
love.
look at it like a boy or a little boy growing up or a man, they have to look to the dad. Like you must look at your father as a role model, as a hero. But honestly, like no bullshit. It's usually the mother that the son looks at as a hero.
Right.
Because they see so much that the mother do.
And
I know
they
the
look
father
at
does a lot too.
Yeah, they look at
But
both
it's like,
sides.
wow, this woman is doing this. My mom is doing like
Right.
it's a
But
different
let's be
feeling.
honest. Y'all look at your
Especially when she
fathers
got this
as
strong
role
role.
models.
That's
but
what I'm saying.
You look at your fathers as role models, but where do you think he learned to even be a role model from? He learned it from watching your mom raise kids. He learned it from watching his mom and them raise kids.
That was
His
deep.
father learned how to raise and be a role model from watching the mother raise kids. Men don't know nothing about raise kids. They get it from what? Watching a woman.
Yeah.
That's where they learn how to be a father.
And for the
Even
men
single fathers.
that are single parents,
Yeah,
shout out to
right.
them single fathers, they only go based off of what they may have seen their mother do or another woman do. So they're taking those because nurturing does not come natural to men, right? It comes natural to the woman.
Right.
So a single father will go and base it off of what they've learned prior to the women that were in their lives.
And what is he going to do if he does have a question? Who's he calling? He's either calling his mom, his grandma, aunt, his homegirl who got kids, or something. He's calling a woman.
That's so true. That's very, very true. And go ahead.
I also realized, speaking in a different aspect, looking at a different light, where men like to dim a lot of black women's credit and things behind them is where
I
also
don't like that.
a lot of you don't like to admit. A lot of y'all wouldn't even be where y'all at without that black queen behind you.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of you football players, basketball players, rappers, politicians, all of you.
You even
all
a regular man, even
Right,
just
even
a regular 9 to 5 man,
like you wouldn't be where you at if it wasn't for that queen. Half the time the decisions you made were why? Because she talked to you, she helped you, she step by step helped you through it. Even when she didn't help you per se, you thought about quitting or whatever. What did
And
she
she
do? She
supported
sat
you
down
and
and
instilled that in
supported
you.
you. A lot of times these women are giving up their career and themselves to benefit you. They're bringing money home to support your career, wherever, giving you money to invest in you or whatever your dream is, building you up. And then when you get to that place, a lot of men, basically, I got here. I did this on my own. I did this.
You so
and everything
right.
else.
You so
and it's
right.
like with everything she did, them long nights every time you were upset, crying, not believing, she's sitting there for hours letting you just vent, her giving you those long pep talks, helping you, either giving you bus fare, her car to get to place A and B.
Honestly,
everything is out the window. Y'all like to take
it
away
is, and I don't
that
like
credit.
that. It's basically like you do all the work, but I'm gonna take the credit.
Right,
Which
and that's why we named the show what we named it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Be silence.
Yes.
I'll take the recognition
because that's what they have done from generations and generations
starting
and
back centuries ago.
of taking
Women were always
the
silent.
women being the backbone,
Yeah.
in the ground and doing all the groundbreaking, and they're taking their contributions. You know, all the women inventors. You know, everything that women
Black
have
History
done.
Month.
Henrietta Lacks herself.
Yes.
They took that woman's cancer cells without
That
her
was
permission.
so,
You know what I'm saying? If y'all
right.
haven't watched that movie, watching the documentaries, whatever. Of course, it's
I've
plenty
read
more
about
women.
it, but I
Get in
haven't
tune. Get
You
in
know,
tune
and her
with the
cells are
things that
being
these
used
women
still
have
to
done.
today
They still
for
are. They still
COVID,
have samples.
for
It's
cancer,
crazy.
for everything. And her family hasn't received one dime of that money, and they took their relatives, their mom's cells unwillingly. She didn't give them permission for that. That's what I'm saying. Men like to take, or the world like to take women's credibility and women's belongings
And
as
that's so
it's
true.
theirs,
And-
and what you're saying. I mean,
see-
and just like Maya Angelou, you know, her innocence was taken and all that other stuff, and she was silent for so long. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
she
was.
started using her voice. You know, and being the second woman.
And a lot of women,
yeah,
a lot of women are constantly being silenced. You know,
right?
It's like basically you put in all your hard work and somebody just taking a fucking stamp or a sticker and just slapping that shit on there and just saying like, this is now mine. This is what I did. This is what I created, and this is what it is.
Right.
And it's to the point where it's like I still see it going on a lot. I do. I see it going on a lot. A lot of people like to call like, you know, it gender roles or all this other stuff that they be trying to put out there. And go ahead. I'll let you go in a second. But a lot of people like to put it out there about these gender roles and this and that. And it's just like a lot of these women are actually forced to mow the lawn, take out the trash, do all the things that y'all claim a man should do. But once these women are doing these things, they don't need you. Now it's a problem. But when they needed you, where were you at? All you did was basically take what they learned and use it against them. Because it's like, oh, where you know how to mow the lawn at? Oh, you taking out trash now? Oh, you doing this? And it's like women were forced to actually do these things because men were not standing in there as the reality say gender role. Men weren't standing around in that. So women were like, what? I mean, men doing it, we gonna do it, or we forced to do it. So then it's like looked upon like women not supposed to be working on no dumpster truck as a dumpster woman. What's the other ones? Women not supposed to be a flagger or a mechanic or whatever. And it's like y'all don't understand. I'm gonna be honest, some of this shit women don't even want to do. It's forced upon a woman, or if she actually really wants to self-educate herself, which is important, because you're not gonna always have a man around with somebody who can rush to your rescue, right? But I'm just saying, like,
just enjoy.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Like, self-educate. They want to do this. They want to learn this.
Being a mechanic.
Exactly.
I'm gonna do it. I keep telling everybody I'm gonna go back.
That's what I'm saying, but it's looked at like
because I like working on doing things on cars and everything. Like it just fascinates
Yes, please
me.
do.
So like I'm gonna be a mechanic, y'all. Soon, Miss Right, mechanic. You know,
and you know, and support her because it shouldn't
my
be
raw. Everything we do, okay, that's gonna be added to it.
Yeah, exactly.
But make sure I look out for that.
But support her. Don't be like, oh, Miss Right, a female mechanic. Like it's just like everything is looked against. But you said you want to say something about gender roles or something.
Yes. Ooh. So I want to know where the hell this gender role shit came from. Excuse my French.
Yeah, fair.
Because it definitely wasn't slavery. Like, let's throw that out there because y'all like to say it started back in slavery. No, it didn't. Because back in slavery, it was only maybe one or two in there taking care of, and that was the house slave woman who was taking care of the kids and everything of their master. But the women slaves were out there doing men jobs too. They were out there picking cotton, pulling things and everything of that nature. There was no gender role whatsoever. These women weren't at home taking care of the household while the men were out there working. No, their asses was out there in the field too working. Like there was no gender role whatsoever. So my thing is, they were doing the same stuff that men were doing. So where did this gender role stuff where this isn't okay for a woman to do and this is a man job and everything else, like where did that even come from to begin with? Like that's my thing.
And the gender role has really gone too far, and I know we can really get into that, but
yeah, I was gonna say I ain't even gonna dig into it.
I just want to, goodness gracious. The gender role thing has just gone too far. It's gone too far.
We might need to touch on that.
It's also been taken away from the natural woman. And you can say whatever you want to say. You're a natural woman. I love who you are. We love be who you be. But nothing can replace a natural woman. Our body is made up of what it's made up. And no matter what it is that you feel comfortable being, or who you say that you are in life or whatever, your natural self.
It's just your natural self.
What is it? Biology? I mean, whatever it's called.
Biology.
It's your natural, makeup. So the natural woman is a natural woman. I'm really tired of the natural woman's body, mind, and everything being on attack for this gender role and other people. It's really irritating to me, and I'm like really tired of that. Yeah.
And it's like it's a
I
competition.
And I'm saying that the most respectful way I can, you know.
And it's like y'all want to create gender roles, but then you don't want to do your gender role.
And then
like,
a woman is forced, like I just said, and then it's still looked down upon.
And
then you still want to
rights
be
are
in
attacked.
competition. You don't want to take out the trash, so the woman decides to start taking out the trash.
And
Now you mad at her because she better at taking out the trash, and now you in competition.
No, seriously.
Like you don't want to get to do an oil change or fix the car, so she started taking it to the mechanic and getting it and learning how to do stuff. Now you mad and in competition and want to fix the car. Like you don't want to do your job.
So right.
You don't want to do your job as a man until basically the woman starts doing your job as a man.
Your pride.
And now because
messing with your ego. You
so
right.
now because she being a man without you, and she better at it than you because you weren't even doing it to begin with. All of a sudden now you want to be the man and your gender rolling things like. Make it make sense. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
I love that, and I just want to ask y'all, you know, part 2 of this, so we can go ahead and continue.
Right.
I want to ask y'all, do y'all feel like today that that's still going on heavily, and why?
It is. I feel like it is going on heavily, and I feel like it's even actually I think heavier now because I feel like it's so much animosity towards women and it's so much envy, especially since now and I think it's heavier because women are so much more masculine and feminine. I feel like because females are taking on the woman role and they're taking on the men role and they're doing it successfully.
And their time was coming through without being stopped.
Exactly.
Like, people might keep trying to put roadblocks
Nobody can block it. Nobody can block
what that woman is doing, but she's pushing through. Her powers being known, her stance is being announced, and nothing is stopping her from growing. Period. And I think that's what it is.
And it's like I just said, women are out here killing the role as a woman, and now they're taking on the role as a man and killing that, and they're doing both of them without you or without the male support. And it's showing really, like you said, how strong the woman truly is. And it's like it's messing with men's ego so much, and they can't deal with it. Like men,
not that this specific comment I'm about to say is as relatable to what we're talking about, but men are the new women today.
It is, and if you didn't know, like someone else just spoke on that.
Yes.
Someone else had just spoke on that, and they said they don't know what happened. But they said it's bad, like it has reversed.
Men are very women.
And you know, one guy was saying like he literally just think it's because women were like, we're putting our foot down. We're doing everything we said we was gonna do. We not waiting on no man. We getting our own car. We getting our own house. We getting our own check. We making our own money, and we doing what we need to do. So it's like when a man step to me, you need to step correct, and he right, for real. And it's like, oh, why are you in all this masculine energy? And it's like, well, I didn't have to be. I was forced. So now that I'm here, you don't like it. It's too much for you.
Because you don't want to be masculine. It's like men want the world to be feminine. They don't want no masculinity at all. Y'all want to be feminine and basically do womanly traits. Y'all don't want to be men, but you don't want women to be men either. You're upset because they are.
Some men don't. A lot of men don't want to be men, but they want to act like they're the man.
Yes.
Okay, and they want to again take what the woman has contributed and act like they contributed or they made it on, and it's just like a repeated cycle. But like we said, I think today's society is just that women are taking charge. You know, they're not sitting back. Whatever's there, they're going to go get it.
And we're not stopping. Raw. I'm talking about us.
Right.
We ain't letting up at all. Because what's for us is for us, and it's like, even if men are envious in the Roanoke Valley, we don't care. We're going to be in the Roanoke Valley and everywhere else that we allow ourselves to be. Right. So it's like we don't have any envious or hate towards anyone. We show love. We genuinely love everyone.
Just even, like these other women before us.
We genuinely love everyone. We're not going to go against who we are inside internally just because people are trying to deflect their cups on other women technically. But it's like I just want to say real quick and piggyback, I do think it is very heavy these days with it, but I also feel like the reason why it's so heavy is because, how can I say this? The reason why it's so heavy is because men always wanted women to just sit back, be quiet. Like, I'm gonna say that again. Sit back, be quiet.
Which is they still do.
Okay, that's why I just said to this
That's
day.
why they hate that.
That's why I said today it's really still going on heavy because it's like sit back, be quiet, and because women are not sitting back, being quiet, it's now being more heavy because they're being challenged.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's like you not sitting back being quiet. Now I gotta go against you.
Yeah.
So it's like,
so
oh,
now
boy,
we gotta
yeah.
come back.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of us joining and being one, a great team, or even if not a team, being coherent,
Facts.
we gotta combat each other. And
It is
but
because
again, you were bred from
it is
a woman.
because the women don't
came
even,
from a woman.
the women never even want to battle.
Like,
they just want the support and love. That's
right.
it. Like, all jokes aside, that's all they want. And I really love this topic because I feel like, well, one, I love all our topics.
Right.
But I feel like it really needs to be talked about tonight because it's like, I just want to say in general, and then I'll let them wrap it up. I just want to say, women, to y'all, stay firm in who you are, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Internally, don't ever change what you believe in, who you are, what you stand for. Like, even if it is a lot of envious men coming at you, even if it's your mate that's laying with you, that's envious, if it's anybody, any man in your life or around you that's like, oh no, you can't do that, or you're not supposed to be doing that, or whatever, like, know who you are internally, and don't let the fuck off that gas pedal, period. Don't let up, because let me tell y'all something. Women, we are the shit. We are doing this shit, okay? We are. And nobody said that this shit was easy either. But guess what? We make it look easy, and we stand 10 toes in this.
Yeah, being a woman definitely.
We stand 10 toes. So I want to tell y'all, from me, Miss Tamika, I'm speaking for myself too. Do not let up. Period. Point blank. It don't matter what man's shooting you down, what man telling you you'll never be, what man telling you you can't. Don't let none of that affect you, because guess what? They want that. They want to put that in there like, no, that ain't you. You ain't supposed to be doing that. You ain't no man. You ain't this. You ain't that. And guess what? If somebody feel like they got to compete with you, you already won. And that's all I got to say. I'm going to let these two ladies wrap it up.
I love it. I love what you just said.
You already won. If they got to compete with you, you already won.
If you got to compete with somebody, you just don't need to be with them.
Thank you for the love. Love y'all.
Hey y'all, yes, I feel like if you gotta compete with your mate, then you just need to move on. That's not your mate.
It ain't even just your mate, any man.
Anybody. You shouldn't even be with them or involved with them, because the simple fact they feel like basically they're a competition and you a threat to them in point blank period. It's
when you a threat, oh, it eats them up.
And honestly, you doing what you doing for you, and because it's something you love or whatever the case is, and can't nobody change that. They should just be able to accept that, and if they can't, that's on them. Point blank period. Ain't nobody bowing down or going back in the closet and shutting up for these men. Point blank period. You just need to man up and either accept it or keep that little boy stuff over there. Ain't nobody going back to the dark ages and everything like that. Women are women, and y'all need to start giving
women are
more
strength.
respect.
Like, I really mean that.
What I want to say in closing is that men, give all the strong black women around you, give them their flowers now, give them their props, tell them today, tonight, whatever, how proud you are of them, how much they have contributed to your life, how you appreciate the things that they do for you, how much they matter. Let them know that. Like we said, women, it's a lot to be a woman, and especially a black woman. Not only are we women, first of all, we are a double threat society. We're women, for one, and then we're black women for two. You know what I'm saying? So tell your black women how proud you are, your daughters, your mothers, your sisters, your friends at work, whoever. Yes. Tell them how proud you are of them, getting their flowers, showing their props, especially when they have contributed so much to society. And especially if they're kicking ass in society. Yes. Make sure you tell them that, because that is needed, okay? That is needed, and we want to make sure that we are showing love.
We need to hear that more. We don't hear that enough. I don't even know the last time. Well, I think it was a month ago, whatever. But the last time I heard a man say, like, You know, I genuinely appreciate you. I love what you do, etc. Like,
and when
we
you
need to
say
hear
that, mean it and show it.
That's what I was about to say. Let's.
Okay.
That's why I shut up.
When you
just
say
saying what I
it,
said about a month ago.
You have
Like,
to show it, okay? Because a lot of things can be said from men and women, but we're talking about
men tonight.
A lot of things can be said and it's not being shown. So when you genuinely are telling a black woman that, make sure that you are showing that.
We need to hear that more. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I'd rather hear that shit every day. I'm not even gonna lie, because the woman that I am fucking amazing. And it's no reason why I shouldn't hear or receive flowers every fucking day. And I'm not talking about physically. I'm talking about verbally. And if you want to say that shit physically, please do.
Right.
But I'm just saying, like, the woman that I am, the woman that my sister is, the woman that Miss D is, it's no reason that we should not be receiving our flowers daily. And even if you feel like, okay, you know, I tell her here and there is not a fucking enough. I'm telling you right now. Because when we don't hear things like that, we start to feel like, we unappreciated. We start to feel like, okay, so I'm doing all of this, but you don't know this. You don't know my background. Mm-hmm. You don't know what my business do. You don't know what I do over here. You don't know nothing. So are you even really here? No. Are you here? Are you here? You're all over the place. We need to hear that.
Unless you throw off some names, Black History Month. Okay,
yes,
Harriet
please.
Tubman. Okay, big contributor to our society. Who y'all got, ladies?
It's a lot.
Nina Simone.
Yes.
I mean,
Kickin' It Raw. Look, I'm blushing, y'all. Y'all see all my teeth? I'm blushing. No, for real, we definitely making history.
Yes.
And we like, so don't.
Angela Bassett. Okay.
Yes, Angela Bassett.
Yes, her.
There's so many.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, Siza is going so
Coretta
crazy.
Scott King. I mean,
The list goes on.
The list is endless.
Okay, so we say this to say this. Give her flowers today. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait another second. Text her. Hey, fellas, text her. Call her.
Don't silence her whenever she comes to you and she got a great adventure and she made some things happen. Don't silence her. Take pride in her, acknowledge it, and keep pushing it. Period.
Yes, and we thank y'all so much for joining us tonight. Yes. Don't forget to stay tuned for what we got next. We love y'all. And as we always say, hashtag Kickin' It Raw, hashtag raw, hashtag real authentic women. We all love
and
y'all.
I just wanted to say also, just like you want women to fix your crown, fix hers too.
Yes.
We need to fix each other's crown. I mean, ain't nobody else gonna fix it for us.
Especially as a black culture.
Love y'all. Hashtag raw. Stay tuned for what's next.
Okay.
Ladies, remember, you are strength and you deserve your flowers. And I'm talking to myself too.
Yeah. Yes.